What's up guys, welcome to Budget Gadgets. Today I have with me the Oppo A31, and as usual this is a budget gadget. It costs 180 US dollars, and where I live here in Kenya it costs 18,500 Kenya shillings. And so that should indicate to you that this is a budget gadget. But then let's look at the device. Let's talk about the hardware and the software specs. Before I do that, I'm going to mention that this device was released in February this year, 2020, and that is significant because of what I'm going to mention in the software specification. So stick with me to the end so that you may hear why that is significant. So let's go straight to the hardware. The build quality of this phone is plastic. So it has a plastic back and a plastic frame. The front is of course a glass, but then the overall device has been built with plastic. The colors here are mystery black, lake green, and fantasy white. In a previous video that I have done, I've mentioned that these companies give these phones interesting names, and so what we have with us here is mystery black. So let's see how mysterious this one is. The dimensions of this device are 163.9 millimeters in height, 75.5 millimeters in width, and the thickness of it is 8.3 millimeters. This device is not too heavy and it's not too light. It weighs 180 grams, and that's pretty much what budget gadgets or budget phones weigh, around 180 to 200 grams. The battery in here is 4230 4230 milliamp hour battery. So this is big, this is good. It should last you at least 2 days, and at least a full day of good usage. Let's talk about the display. The display here is a 6.5 inch IPS LCD touchscreen with, they say it has 16 million colors. Then there's Gorilla Glass 3 in here. The resolution of the screen is 1600 by 720 pixels. The aspect ratio here is a 16:9 aspect ratio, and then the screen to body ratio is 89%. So that means the bezels are not too big. The brightness here is 480 nits. So the device gets quite bright, but then you can use the automatic brightness depending on your environment. Let's talk about the cameras. At the back we have 3 cameras, a 12 megapixels main camera, a 2 megapixels macro lens, and a 2 megapixels depth sensor. The selfie camera here is an 8 megapixels shooter. Before I go on to the software specifications, just look around the device. So at the top we have nothing. At the bottom we have a speaker grill on the right, a micro USB in 2020, which is not a good thing. Even Apple is being pressurized to have USB-C in their new devices, but then many budget gadgets have USB-C, so I don't know why this one doesn't have it. There's a microphone, and then there's a headphone jack. This is a good thing. Budget gadgets have not compromised on the headphone jack, and that's commendable. On the right side of the device we have the power button. On the left side of the device we have the volume rocker and a SIM tray. I'm gonna open the SIM tray very quickly so that you may see how it looks like. It's a triple SIM tray, a triple slot, so that means it has 2 slots for the SIM card. So it's a dual nano SIM, and then it has a micro SD card slot for your external storage, which is good. And at the back we have 3 cameras, as you've already seen. We have the LED flashlight, and then we have a fingerprint reader also at the back. And I think that's just about it with the hardware. Let's transition very quickly to the software specifications. The operating system in here is Android 9. Now, you remember me telling you that it is significant that you know that it was released this year in February, yet it has Android 9. There's no update for it. I have tried to update it, and I'm not sure there's going to be an update for this device. They have overlaid their color OS. Oppo has their own UI, and they call it color OS 6.1 on this device, and it makes the device look pretty nice, even though it's Android 9. If it doesn't matter to you, you will not notice the difference. Many people just want a phone that works, and if that's you, then you can be sure that this device works well. The chipset in here is a MediaTek Helio P35. The CPU is an octa-core 2.3 gigahertz. The RAM in here is 4 gigs, and there's 64 gigs of internal storage, so that's pretty nice for a device that costs $180. And there's Bluetooth 5.0, then there's no NFC, and that's just about it with the software. The skin that they have in here looks nice. You can get to customize it the way you want, and even though it doesn't run on Android 10, I'll very quickly show you that it's actually Pi Android 9. There you go, the Pi. So even though it doesn't run on Android 10, you can have the gesture navigation because they have overlaid their color OS here. So you don't have to stick with this back and the home. You can use the swiping. You can go to the settings, and you will find the gesture navigation system. I will very quickly show you that the fingerprint in here is very quick. Let's set it up very quickly. It'll take a second. Add a fingerprint. There you go. So there you go, done. So the fingerprint in here works quite fast. It takes like a second to. I wish you could see how fast it is, because my finger is at the back, but I immediately place it there and it's open. So that's a good thing. The storage is big. There's micro SD card, addition to the storage. You can get this device if you want. I have done many other videos. You can check them out as you finish watching this one. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe, and click on the bell icon so that you may receive notification for new videos. And you can also like it if you will.